Hello everyone. This is me deciding to do the Harry Potter accent challenge that I said I would do a long time ago. But I don't really see why it's a challenge. I'm just telling you things. It's not like I'm participating to be the sexiest accent or anything like that. So calling it a challenge is kind of silly. But anyway. So first I have to pronounce these words. Muggle, Expecto Patronum, Snitch, Deathly Hallows, Butterbeer, Firebolt, Slytherin, Marauder's Map, Stupefy, Dolores, Umbridge, Nox, Whomping, Willow, Hogsmeade, Luna, Lovegood, Troll, Buckbeak, Ravenclaw, Chaser, Moaning, Myrtle, Honeydukes, Harry Potter, Quidditch, Hufflepuff, Diagon Alley, Weasley, Hogwarts, Hermione, Granger, Horcrux, Gryffindor, Nearly-Headless Nick, Divination, Gringotts, Azkaban, Phoenix, Dobby, Quaffle, Dementor, Hungarian Horntail, and Dumbledore. Next question. My least favorite character in the series is Dolores Umbridge. Oh, she angered me so much. But that's why JK is such a good writer, because she can make me hate a character so much. How do I feel about the movies compared to the books? Actually, for most of them, I saw the movie before I read the book, which I'll explain later. So it's hard for me to compare them too much, I guess. But I think for the most part, they did a pretty decent job. I wish the sixth movie was done better. But other than that, I think they did a pretty decent job. And the changes that they made from book to movie, they actually made work in the movie form, even though they're not exactly the same. Which character do I most compare myself to? I've always sort of felt very close with Ron. Just because we both didn't grow up in the richest family, and I also sort of felt not set apart, but sort of like the one that got the least attention in my family, and I was always sort of overshadowed by my friends. So Ron for that one. What would my Patronus be? When I usually take tests, it's the Jack Russell Terrier, like Ron Weasley's. But otherwise, I think I would have a seal, because they're just fun and playful, and they like to lie in the sun, and I just like them a lot. Would I rather have owl, toad, or cat as my pet? Owls are really sick. They're really neat. But I like cats because they sort of take care of themselves, so I'd rather have a cat. The next one is, if I could invite 7 characters from the series to Hogwarts dinner party, who would they be? I would invite the trio, the twins, the Weasley twins, because they would make fun out of any party. Probably Sirius, so he can buy the butterbeer for us. And 7th person. Why is this taking me so long? I thought out this question in my head ahead of time, but I just can't remember. Oh, no. I was gonna say Molly Weasley, because she can cook really well, so she would make up a wicked dinner. But she would not appreciate the shenanigans that would go on. You know what? Seamus Finnegan. He would be fun. That's right. My mode of transportation would be apparition, because it's the easiest. It's not something that I have to take care of. I'm so lazy. What would I say if I looked into the mirror of Erised? I don't really know, because I'm not really sure what I want yet. And I'm sort of more of the type of person to sort of let things happen than to desire something so much. So that's yet to be determined. Which Deathly Hallows object would you like to have? Usually, I know I know the invisibility cloak is the normal one that people would choose because it's the smartest one to have and it's really cool. But honestly, I would probably have the Elder Wand. Not because I want to have a lot of power, but because I want to protect the people. I want to protect my friends and my family, and that seems like a good way to do it is to have the unbeatable wand. Which character would I attend the Yule Ball with? Ron Weasley or Oliver Wood? Oh, Oliver. Yes, Oliver. Oliver. But then again, I do love my gingers. What would be my favorite Hogwarts class? Either Charms or Transfiguration, because McGonagall's my favorite teacher. Which Quidditch position would I play? I'd probably be more of a spectator. Quidditch is too... or spectator or... Spectator or Seeker, because I'm sort of small, so I can, like, zip by really fast as a Seeker, but Quidditch is sort of too much of a contact sport for me, so I would probably more likely be a spectator. My name is Becca, and my username is Everyday I'm Hufflepuffing. I am from the United States. I live in California. When did I start reading? Started reading the books only about 2 years ago when I was 18, because I grew up in a very religious church and they thought that Harry Potter was satanic because it had magic in it, so I wasn't actually allowed to read it, and when I turned 18 I started reading them. So I actually only read them 2 years ago, but I'm totally in love with it, and it's the fans that really made me fall in love with it even more, because you know how sometimes you really like someone but you hate the fan base? No, Harry Potter's too awesome for that. Anyway, so I think I saw my first movie when I was maybe 14, because for some reason I was allowed to read or see the movies before read the books. My favorite book is the 4th book, and my favorite movie, other than, I love the first movie, and I also love the last movie. Just because I like to see the progression in the characters and the actors and everything. I like them both a lot. My favorite male character is Ron Weasley. My favorite female character is McGonagall. My favorite scene in the book was when, in Deathly Hallows, when Neville talks to Voldemort. My favorite scene in the movie is... That's really tough. I can't choose. Okay. The saddest scene for me will be when Dobby dies. And it probably always... No, not Dobby. Snape is sadder than Dobby. Snape will always be the saddest one. Always. And Hermione is my favorite ship, even though I think that Draco and Hermione is interesting. And Sirius Lupin, I also ship. And that is it. And I'm sorry that I took so long. It would probably take other people like a minute or so to do so. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be around.